Coming up on Torrance Today, American Honda unveils its new collection hall, showcasing more than 6 decades of Honda vehicles. A Torrance hospital does its part to boost our region's blood supply, and the city's outdoor warning sirens get tested again tomorrow. We'll share the details you need to know. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, September 13th. I hope your week is running smoothly. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's our first story. American Honda Motor Company unveils a brand new space this week featuring some of its most iconic automobiles.
We've had a collection of our vintage vehicles that kind of showcase our history here in the US since 2000. But it's been in an off-site warehouse here in Torrance that most people didn't even know about, even associates. So what we wanted to do is to really bring that collection out into the public. I like to think of our display as a history of our successes as we move forward into future successes. So really, it's our past, our present, and because we have concept vehicles, it's also about our future.
To succeed in the US is to succeed worldwide.
We are open to the public, so then anytime you can come here and then you can enjoy what they displayed here. We are motivating through our own dreams and also to create the value for our customers and also the local community.
Together, we synergize the power of dreams.
If you tour this museum and see where Honda started, I'm going to use the word from its humble beginnings, just trying to cut into the market, the vehicle market. You can see that their original slogan, the power of dreams. I think that's something we all could use.
Council member Assam Sheikh, who is a senior financial analyst with the American Honda Motor Company, also addressed the crowd. The collection hall is located inside the main lobby of the company's Torrance campus. It offers a rare look at significant Honda and Acura cars, motorcycles, race machines, and more. Starting next month, the company will host a Cars, Bikes, and Coffee event on the third Saturday of every other month, allowing car enthusiasts to show off their own vehicles of any brand in any era while also getting access into the new collection hall. The Torrance City Council met last night to conduct city business. City leaders celebrated the Torrance Babe Ruth All-Stars for making it to the World Series in Jamestown, New York. The team of 13 to 15-year-old boys finished third in the tournament. They also reviewed a presentation from the Finance and Governmental Operations Committee for a potential land use study on city-owned real property and decided to look into completing a study incorporating a potential candidate list and commencing sale efforts for the identified properties. And council members adjourned the meeting in memory of Colonel Charles E. Payne, a lifelong volunteer and a beloved member of the Torrance community who passed away earlier this month. Payne was a founding member of the Old Torrance Neighborhood Association and served in many roles, including president. You may have seen him on Easter if you ever spent the day at El Prado Park. He was Mr. Bun, also known as the Easter Bunny, bringing joy to his neighbors for more than 2 decades. The longtime Torrance resident was married to his wife, Janet Payne, a pillar of the Torrance Historical Society. Condolences to the Payne family during this difficult time. Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center teamed up with the American Red Cross to hold a blood drive in an effort to boost our regional blood supply.
I just feel like it's a way to be able to help out people. I do know that a lot of times that blood is hard to come by. I do have some very common blood, which makes it a lot easier for everybody else to be able to use it.
I got an email and it said that they were, needing people for blood, so I decided I'd take some time and contribute. I think that if you're healthy and you can do it, it'd be great to help out the community. It's a good way to take a couple minutes to help others.
Organizers thank everyone who made the time to help save the lives of others. There is still a critical need for blood donors, especially if you're type O positive. Another blood drive takes place in our community, this one on Friday, September 15th from 2 to 8 p.m. at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's located at 2000 West Artesia Boulevard. You can reserve a spot by typing in the sponsor code LDS Church Torrance at redcrossblood.org. And if you want to donate locally at another time, just enter the sponsor code TORRANCECA and select the day and time that works best for you. The American Red Cross Blood Donation Center is located at 2814 Sepulveda Boulevard. If you're looking for a good reason to enjoy a hearty meal, Restaurants for Roses is holding a fundraiser at Black Bear Diner. If you head there today, present this flyer, and 20% of valid food sales will benefit the Torrance Rose Float Association. The nonprofit has been a part of this tradition for more than 100 years. This morning, Mayor George Chen was on another local news show, giving viewers an early glimpse into next year's float. It's called The Lyrical Call of Nature, and it was designed by Jody Cheng, a student at West High School. The Torrance Rose Float Association needs a lot of volunteers to decorate the float. They also say there are still seats available to ride on the float during next year's parade. For more information, go to torrancerosefloat.org. The city is getting ready to test its outdoor sirens again. You will likely hear the Torrance Neighborhood Outdoor Warning Sirens tomorrow, September 14th at 10 a.m. Here's what to expect.
This is a test. Only a test.
While this was only a test, this is what the Torrance community would hear as part of the Neighborhood Outdoor Warning System if there were an emergency. Torrance now includes 8 sirens strategically placed throughout the city at all 6 fire stations, the Southeast Library, and at the corner of Lomita Boulevard and Madison Street.
Torrance Now sirens are just one of many distribution points we make available to the community for early warning notifications.
They are part of the city's comprehensive system that includes the Beach Emergency Light System, also known as BEALS, City Cable, City Sounds Radio, the Crenshaw-Delamo Barrier System, the Emergency Alert System, Torrance Alerts, and the Torrance Refining Company Siren. The sirens are designed to warn with an audible siren and notification, prompting the community to a specific call to action. Funding for the sirens was provided by the South Coast Air Quality Management District as the result of a past fine against ExxonMobil. City officials plan to test the Torrance Now sirens twice a year.
The test has concluded. The test has concluded.
For more information, visit torranceca.gov/torrancenow. Still ahead, it's Welcome Wednesday, and the Salvation Army welcomes community members for a tour of its Torrance campus when we come back in 60 seconds.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Welcome Wednesday, the Salvation Army of Torrance welcomes the community for its annual open house.
Not just locally, but nationwide. We have things here that no other Salvation Army facility has anywhere in the country.
The Salvation Army has been part of the fabric of the Torrance community since 1979, and we just want to share our story with the rest of our community and let them know that we're glad to be part of the neighborhood, glad to be part of the Torrance and the South Bay, and particularly glad for the support that we receive and wanting to make sure that people know that we are part of trying to serve and help people within our communities.
We can get services for those in need with food services, educational services for those who are looking to get into a new career. We want people to just come out and find out what's available here, learn about the Salvation Army and what we do. We're far more than just a red kettle.
I think they're a great organization. You know, I've always donated things to their, giving centers and things like that. So it's great to see their facility.
It's one of the gems of the city. I'm so grateful to be here to serve in this community and to have Salvation Army be right here, tucked away in this very nice, quaint neighborhood.
Visitors took a tour of the facility, which includes the Crescendo School of Music, where kids from the community learn to play the guitar, the piano, and brass instruments. And speaking of music, the Salvation Army of Torrance is still accepting submissions for a contest called Share Your Voice. It's a vocal talent competition for junior high and high school students in the South Bay area. The winner gets to record in the facility's world-class Hunt recording studio with a Grammy Award-winning producer and his team. Students ages 12 to 17 can submit self-tape recordings with a mentor's support through Sunday, September 24th. 3 finalists will perform at a live event at the end of the year where the winner will get chosen. For more information, visit shareyourvoicesa.com. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a good day.